Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning. Hello and welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 57. I am the reluctant writer, Rob Radcliffe, and I'm joined with...
The amazing, still Christmassy, fantastic Rachel.
Still Christmassy. How many days till Christmas?
361.
361.
Yep.
And you're putting a post on every day this year now?
No, no, not that bad.
So how was your Christmas? Did you get lots of presents? What did you get?
It was good, yeah. I got mostly books, some PlayStation games, and the new World of Warcraft expansion.
That's cool.
Yeah. What about you?
I got crates of Peroni delivered from a few authors, which is a lovely surprise. Well, I got a crate of Peroni one day and some wine for Shan. He got Shan some wine as well. And then the next day I was out and my mum was looking after the kids and she said, "You've got another case of Peroni here." I'm like, "What? This is not sent another." And but no, it was from another author thanking me. I don't know why. I mean, they pay me. It's not like, do you know what I mean? That money is thanks. But yeah, that was a nice surprise. And then I got a whiskey just above my head, actually, a little whiskey set. And I don't really drink much whiskey, but I'll have to start now because I've got the set. Nice tumblers and that. And what else have I got? Oh, the best thing is access to my bank again, knowing that it's not going to just be raped every day.
By Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
But then you've done it yourself with ordering books.
Yeah, so well, no, because I was waiting for like my TikTok money and my Amazon money to start landing, and some of my TikTok money's landed from that week of lives, and so straight away I went on and I bought books. And then this morning, Amazon money started landing, so I bought more books, and then more Amazon money started landing, so I bought more. So I've done 4 different orders of books from a TikTok shop. The first 3 were last night, and it said will arrive on the 20th of January, and then an Amazon, one of the big Amazon ones came in this morning. So I ordered more books, and it said they'll arrive on the 9th. So
yeah, I wonder if they had like order dates based on the Christmas rush, and they've not adjusted it.
So I think I should probably expect all of them on the 9th.
Yeah.
So I've just counted now. I've ordered 84 books.
Yeah, maybe we should keep that in the TikTok strategy part.
Right, okay. So what we're talking about today, Rachel?
Well, you introducing it, so what we're talking about?
We're talking about, so last week we did goals for the year, and now we're going to talk about strategies for, well, the first month, second month, first quarter, say. Yeah?
Yeah, for achieving those goals.
Yeah, for achieving those goals. So you go first. What are your goals? Your goals are just writing. I'm going to get up and do it. What?
Yeah, well, I was thinking about how I've got my write 1 million words in a year goal.
Yeah.
And how I normally have a daily word count goal, which equates to, I think it's 2,700 and something words a day.
Right.
So I normally just round it up to 3,000. But then I was thinking, what if this year I tried to do it differently? Because word count goal motivates me. But what if I don't have a daily word count goal? Because if I get behind, then I start guilting myself.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what if I just have a weekly goal? Because weekly, it translates to, it's 19,200 words a week. So just round up to 20,000 words.
Yeah.
What if I just have write 20,000 words a week tactic? strategy to get to my million.
I guess
And
I guess it could work because, like, if you have a mad day and you do
yeah,
like 10,000, then
exactly.
then the pressure's off to start off
Yeah,
with instead of a daily pressure, and then you just be like, oh, let's see how many I can do, kind of thing. As
yeah.
opposed
So
to, yeah, I guess
yeah,
it
so I've
wouldn't
got
be as much of a slog, even though it's a mind, it's all just a mindset
it
thing.
is all mindset, isn't
Yeah,
it? But it just thought, let's try it a different way because years ago the words a day used to work great, and then you know shit happened, and it's not for the last few years. I've like really battled with it, but then battled with the guilt. Or if I'm having a really good day, then I push myself as well.
yeah,
If I'm if I've written 3,000 words, I'll be like, well, you've got 3 hours spare. Why don't you go write another 3,000 words?
yeah,
So thinking, trying to get myself out of that, and just put it weekly.
yeah. And what will that achieve for you?
That will be my million words in a year.
Yeah, but like on a daily basis, is it just more like peace of mind?
Yeah, so because it could be, because I do freelance work as well. There's like some days where I do have lots of energy and I write loads of words, and then there's other days I'm like I'm just tired, and I'll make myself sit down, and the words feel rubbish. But it means that I'm not forcing myself to write every day.
Yeah. So I guess that
Yeah,
those days where you just can't be arsed and you're actually forcing, and then you end up not using any of them because of shit,
yeah, rubbish.
then you've just got that buffer, I guess. Not really buffer, but like
Yeah,
just in your head, you're like, it's all right.
it's
I've
the
got a few.
same amount of
As
work.
long though, as long as you don't go, oh, it's all right. I've still got 5 more days, and then oh, it's all right. Still, and then the last day of the week, you're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, 18,000 today.
Luckily, I'm not like that. I'm
Yeah,
the other way around.
that's me.
Yeah, no. When I was in uni and I was doing my dissertation, I was the person who turned mine in early because then I was like, once it's done and it's gone.
Right.
So I'm more the other way.
Okay.
So, but I thought it's the same amount of words, but let's just try it in a different way.
Yeah. I think I mean, I mentioned this last week, but my strategy is books.
Yeah,
Just, yeah. I started writing this morning my my reader magnet for my new series that I'll be releasing. And that was fun. I've done about 1,000 words so far, but I've got time because they're not on pre-order. They're not. It's not going to be Amazon centric, and I think that's going to be my strategy moving forward. Just because I'm a TikTok live whore now, and that's
yeah,
where I really want to focus. It does take, that ticking clock on pre-orders on Amazon isn't
yeah,
really going to be an issue now. I think, yeah,
yeah. I mean, you'll still be on Amazon, won't you? You still in
yeah,
KU.
yeah. But it
Yeah,
just means like I'll have a pre-order on Amazon, and I'll just be able to schedule when it used to be all about Amazon, and that's where you sell your books and all the rest of it, and you put your pre-order up and everything, and then you plan your ads, blah blah blah, and your strategy. It just means instead of I can just take it easy, knowing that
yeah,
because it will always be exclusive to uh, TikTok Shop first, I think now,
yeah.
and I'll start doing the lives and that, and then at a later point it will be it'll go just so it's not so stressful in planning launches and that. It'll be double launches, one's for TikTok Shop and lives, and then another one for Amazon and the e-reader crowd, if you like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's yeah, a mindset thing, just taking the stress off, really.
So what's just I don't know. Should we go through our goals bit by bit, or
Yeah.
just yeah? Because that was your word goal. What were our other goals?
Hmm?
What were our other goals for how many books we want to publish this year
Yeah.
and release? Because you worked out you had about 30 release.
30 things, not 30 brand
30,
new books.
yeah.
Yeah. Go on. So you do, what's yours? 6, is it?
Mine was 6 new books,
Yeah.
and then it was probably about the same in releases
Yeah.
and stuff.
So go on. We'll alternate. You first.
Well, I actually sat down with my friend Chat and was asking to break down my word counts and which order to do the books and stuff. So, because my main thing I want off my back this year is to finish the 2 series up that
The
I've
big
got.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, that I've had readers waiting for. So those are going to be my first book. So I'm going to write book 4 of one series, then the final book of the other series, and then books 5 and 6 of the other one, and then they should be done, and that's going to be my focus. And then, but I want to also do my translations, and I've got the audiobook. But the audiobook, I can't really strategize with that because that's down to the narrator as well. I've got another person.
Well, it's more for the audiobook. It's more when you're going to start looking for them, or when.
Well, she's recorded the first one, though we've had a hiccup for some reason. It hasn't put enough chapters on the ACX panel
Right.
for us, so I had to contact Amazon, and they said it's down to something she did, so I've had to send the email
Yeah.
to her. But she took about 2 months to do one book.
So what?
She took about 2 months to do one book.
Wow.
But we have had Christmas in that, and then we were both ill in the middle of it as well.
Yeah.
So, but she says she thinks she'll be quicker on the other ones, but we'll see. I think giving her 2 months is reasonable, and if she gets it to me faster, then it's managing my expectations that way.
Yeah. I did a major fuck up with my audiobook for 'Tis the Fucking Season.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. So he's finished it. He's waiting for me to get back, to listen through it. But because I had this hard on about TikTok lives and this, that, and the other, and then Christmas came up, I just completely fucking forgot about it. And all I needed to do is listen through it once. I think it's about 4 hours, so a couple of dog walks.
Yeah.
Give him notes, which would be a day, and then record the author's note at the end, which I do.
Yeah.
Done and dusted. When was it now? It was the 16th or 17th of December. He'd done it. So I had plenty of time, then we could get it out just before Christmas. No, still waiting. And Christmas is over. So I fucked it royally there.
Yeah.
Well, you live and you learn, I guess. I mean, once I get them all together this year, the whole series, it won't really matter. It's just another book, and people will listen to it outside of Christmas. It's just more content. But fucking hell. And I don't know if it like just potential sales and stuff, and obviously for him, because I'm 50-50, he's probably thinking I'm a right dickhead now. And now I'm scared to contact him. No, I'm not. But that's a bit of a fuck up, that.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah.
My other one with Scribe Shadow is I've got 2 books left to fully format for, how I was doing my backlist project.
Yeah.
To format them all into paperbacks. I've been doing that all in my evenings over Christmas, just sitting on the sofa watching Christmas movies and formatting them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, right, when I've done that, I will start putting them through Scribe Shadow. So I had some credits that I had to use up by the 27th. So I put book 2 and 3 through with that. And then I've paused my Scribe Shadow till February. And I'm thinking I'll release books 1, 2, and 3, maybe one every 2 weeks in January and February, ready for my things to unlock. Hopefully that will get the reviews, or a couple of reviews, to say the translation's not shit. Because I don't want to pay and translate the whole series and then find I've got a problem. But I've done it in Chat 5 this time instead of Gemini. So we'll see.
Because I'm a member of the Scribe Shadow Facebook group,
So,
and you only hear the naysayers, and it's annoying me now. It really is. I mean, but also I'm starting to listen to some of the stuff and take it in, which I shouldn't. But sometimes I go, oh yeah, well, readers, some people forgive it and just concentrate on the story, but other people are a stickler for the translations aren't completely right in that. But isn't that just the same as English, really?
Same as everything, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people who enjoy your story will forgive mistakes. People who are there with a fucking red marker pen aren't. So it is, you obviously want it to be right, but unless you learn the language fluently, you're never going to know, are you?
No, but you can even have a right book. Like my funniest favourite story of mine is that someone went through one of my books. It was one of my big books, wasn't even a small one, and reported every single English spelt word as a typo to Amazon on their Kindle.
What?
Yeah, so they went through, so it was like 100,000 word book, and any word that was spelled English or it was a different word because it was English. So like we say dreamt instead of dreamed, it's like a T on the end, or I don't know, colour with a U in it, or you use the word Boxing Day or something like that. They reported every single English occurrence in my book as a typo.
Your readers are right dickheads.
I was
Where'd you
just-
find these
well,
people?
I woke up to Amazon with an email with quality issue, and like there was, I can't even tell you how many corrections. There was like over 700 errors at that moment, and I had to email them. I'm like, this is just obviously a non-British English speaking person. These words are spelt right. And they,
It's so annoying though, because I mean, as Brits, we'll read American books
yeah,
and not start going, right, let's fucking
no.
mark a pen with all those Zs, you know?
Yeah.
What?
I've only ever had one American written book that I didn't read. I put it down because it was pissing me off, because it was set in England and she was going on about how she goes to the candy store and how a raccoon had got in a house in London. I'm like, there's no fucking raccoons in London.
Yeah.
Unless they're in a zoo, there are no raccoons in London.
Uses elevators to step out on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I'll forgive some things like saying candy instead of sweets, but at least do your research.
Yeah. Well, for my first Divine one, it's narrated by an American, a New Yorker, and so I had fun, you know, changing. So I added them just because I made sure they were in there. You know, your lifts and your pavements get a thing. Your waste paper basket. I didn't put that one in, but that kind of thing. So, but then I was thinking, should I put Zs in instead of S's? You know, for emphasizing and all that. And I've just no. I'm still an English writer. I still need to stay by maintain the rules of an English writer, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your strategy for Scribe Shadow? Because you said you wanted to get your Divine.
Yeah. So my for Scribe Shadow is do books one in in Japanese, in Italian, and in French. And I'm going to put them out, but I'm going to do all the covers for the other ones, bang those all out on pre-order, and see what happens.
Are you gonna? Have you got them? Have you got a release schedule set, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm going to have I'm going to have a year pre-order.
Yeah.
But, you know, it just gives me time, and there's something out then of each one. And then what I found with the German ones were people, you know, they've enjoyed the first one, and when I had the other two on well, there's one on pre-order still, but the other two on pre-order was they're quite pre-order. They're happy to do pre-orders, for, you know, which is great. So I'm gonna just see which I'm gonna give them all the same ad spend, and just sit just £5 a day probably each one. So three new territories, £5 a day, maybe even £3 a day, whatever, and just see what happens with them regarding reviews, regarding all that kind of stuff, and then just plan launching the next ones as and when I've got a little bit more time, because January's a bit chocker. So that's my my Scribe Shadow, my translations strategy. I was umming and ahhing a little bit with this new series. Should I do a Kickstarter? Should I just put it straight onto TikTok Shop? And now I've decided I'm going to do a Kickstarter, but what I'm going to do is with Adam's challenge in January, TikTok or social media challenge, I'm going to focus in on still doing my lives for my books when they come, but also talking about the sign up for my reader magnet, because I've just done all that in Mailer like today. I've done all the workflow that you need. I'll put it on my my link in the bio, my bio link, sorry, my link tree, so people can start signing up for the reader magnet. And then when I've done that, probably in about a week or so, they'll start getting that and just start talking about it a lot on TikTok, which will then give me a list of people who going into a Kickstarter for the proper series, books 1, 2, and 3. I've got warm leads, if you like. So that's my strategy. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna just go, "No, I'm not doing a Kickstarter," but I built it. I've already built it all,
Yeah,
and it's all ready, and it fucking takes time, that shit. Especially when, all the
and is it
images
been
and all.
approved and everything?
Yeah, I had, Mike Hibbert, he's done quite a few, Kickstarters. He's looked over and given me a few pointers that I've jumped on. So that's my idea for that Kickstarter, and then, I'm releasing my Divine books into my TikTok shop. So while that Kickstarter's going on my videos that I do, my scrolls and all the rest of it, yeah, we're doing slideshows and stuff like that. Just kind of pushing this reader magnet so I can get the sign up. So I'll be doing that at the same time. I'll be doing lives because you can't mention any other
Other
thing
places,
apart
yeah.
from which is annoying because then I could have mentioned it in the lives, but I think people go on your bios and stuff anyway
Yeah.
when if they like your lives, and especially if they bought from you. So she'll get some sign-ups that way for the Kickstarter. So it's just kind of all in fusion. Is that a word? It is today. Uh, yeah. That's my strategy for January, and yeah, and then I'll start. I need to restart my ads for my book ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Audio wise, I need to get these first two in the series out of that fucking virtual voice. So that's going to be a day at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the one I was gonna change up with my hours, with my word goal is change my hours on how I'll do my freelance stuff and my own stuff. Because
Okay.
I've been letting, like, the freelance stuff take up most of my day when I'm wide awake.
So what have you been doing?
I've
Talk
been
to what you've been like.
starting at kind of like 8 o'clock-ish,
Right.
and then, just on it pretty much all day. And I was like, no, I want to scale back there now and get back to my stuff.
So it's
So
been like having a job
yeah,
and you've been
yeah.
putting in, you,
Fitting in my writing around
yeah,
that. Yeah, so I think that's also been one of my problems. So I was like, "No, I want my priority back on my writing." Like, because
yeah,
I love the freelance work, it's great and it's fun and I like the people that I'm working with, but it's also I want my money to be reliant on me, if
yeah,
that makes sense, rather than having a job that you're tied to.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna do more hours of my own writing first thing in the morning again. I mean, I got up, I was like, I was getting up at 5, so, but by the time you actually sit down at your desk, it's like 5:30, nearly 6.
Yeah.
And then I was doing that till about 7:30. And then it was like, get up, get dressed and all the stuff, and then jump straight onto the freelance stuff. And I'm like, I'm only gonna push it down a bit. This like start at 9:30, 10 o'clock instead, which gives me a bigger chunk. It's like, that'll make about 4 or 5 hours-ish
For
of
free,
writing.
what, before you jump on the freelancing?
Yeah, and I think that's enough writing time in the day.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I just need to get back because I've just started this new thing, so it's a new shiny thing, which is great. Uh, I'll start getting up early again, and
Mm,
I'll be writing this. I think, and then I'll jump onto the book 3 because that's going to be my main focus, and then it's finishing off the Divine one. They're the only ones in the pipeline at the moment, even though I've got other whips
yeah.
that I want to finish off this year. I'm not going to go, right, I'll do this and this in it. And I'm just going to keep it a bit more, yeah, let's see what happens. Otherwise, I'll overwhelm myself and do nothing.
Do nothing, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, regarding my other stuff, my author stuff, I've got quite a lot on in January, and that's why I'm only going to be writing this reader magnet, and then I'll make a start on the book 3 because I've got 1 and 2 already written. So I'm not going to give myself a lot of my hours are going to be over to my people
Yeah.
to get their stuff done, And also, it's money for Ireland,
Yes.
so some spends for Ireland would be nice. I believe it's quite expensive on the bars there.
It's just like going SPS, just with an Irish accent to
Yeah,
the bars. Yeah. Yeah, it was like £14 for 2 pints.
So that's yeah. But I
Yeah.
also still need to book my hotel, and I need to other days decide when I'm going to be doing how many days I'm going to stay, and
Yeah.
also my flights I need to do pretty quick.
I need to do my flights.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got the hotel booked. I did that, so I'm there Monday to Friday.
yeah. I'm gonna. So the conference is Wednesday, Thursday, isn't it?
And Tuesday night is a get together.
Yeah, but they've also got to get together on Monday night, haven't they?
Yeah, because I think they appreciate some people do get in Monday. There's also no flight from Manchester to Shannon on Tuesday.
Right. So it means you need to go on Monday unless I
Yeah,
go.
you have to weigh up what the different cost of like getting a train and then in an Uber versus an extra hotel night.
Yeah. Yeah, and then and
And then
obviously
because you're obviously a foreigner, the Ubers will rinse you. It's like the airport to the hotel. It's a 10-minute drive,
right,
and everyone was getting charged 30 euros plus for the Uber.
right.
So if you were to get, because I think it flies to Galway, and then you can get the train to Limerick, and then you'd have to get from Limerick to Shannon.
There's no flights to Galway. It's only to Dublin. There's
Or is it flight? Could be flights to. It was one way or the other. You either got to get from Limerick or Galway to Shannon.
yeah, because we've been Galway a few times, and it's actually been either to Shannon or that's the closest one because Limerick doesn't have an airport, does it?
No.
Yeah, because Limerick's quite close to Shannon. But we've always done.
Or maybe it was
But
flying to Dublin and get the train to Limerick. I think that was it.
yeah, because Dublin, we've always gone Dublin and then across country to Galway
Yeah.
on the train, 2.5 hours. And it's only like €20.
Yeah. You just have to weigh up the cost and also your time and energy as well. But
Yeah.
the train only goes as far as Limerick, so you've got to get from Limerick to Shannon.
I'll see how much a taxi is from Limerick to Shannon.
Yeah. Which is why I was just like, do you know what? I'm just going to stay the Monday night because I can fly straight into Shannon. And then I'm already there.
Yeah.
And there's other people already there, and so you can just hang around with other authors, and you get to do all the fun part of chatting and having a drink.
How much is the hotel for that Monday?
I think it was like 105 a night. I'm sure that was the price.
100, because this isn't the skinflint me work
Yeah,
stuff out.
yeah,
We'll see. I'll price it
yeah.
up. It's not even about pricing it up. I have to ask Shan if it's all right if I can stay another day, really.
Yeah.
You know, another day, just you and the kids. Is that all right, Shan? She'd probably go, fuck off.
Yeah. But then flying back the Friday morning. I
Yeah,
think
because does it end on the Thursday?
ends on the Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
And then last year was like a few people around in the evening, had drinks and stuff, but it's a dead early flight the next day.
Yeah.
Because it was either that or a dead late flight, and I was like, I don't want to hang around where you can't be in the
No.
hotel and you've got your bags. I'm like, I'm just going to get
It's
up
not
early.
fun, is it? It's not like
No.
you can all go and have a a drink. You have to get on a
No.
plane later, so it's just up and out. Yeah.
And there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It's not like there's some, like when I was in Vegas, when I did 20 bucks and we had to leave the hotel room at like 11 and my flight was 8 o'clock at night. At least you've got all of Vegas to go and see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go.
No.
So, yeah. So I'll be flying out early.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do that at the end of January. Or maybe mid-January. I'll start looking at flights and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryanair only does Dublin, doesn't it? It's the Aer Lingus that does Shannon.
No, I'm sure I flew Ryanair.
Eh?
I'm sure I flew Ryanair last year. I don't know.
Eh?
Could have been Aer
I thought it
Lingus.
was Aer Lingui or whatever it's called.
Lingus.
Lingus, yeah. I'll have a look, yeah. But I'm looking forward to
I
that.
might have even flown Icelandic Air.
Right.
Yeah, because they fly to Ireland, because they fly to America, you see, and they do immigration.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Ireland.
Yeah.
And then
It's not that far away now. We're at the end of December. It's like literally what?
I know,
10 weeks away. It's not very far.
Yeah.
Um,
And then there's London virtually as soon as we get back.
yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what we're actually talking.
Talking
Sorry.
about strategies.
No. Which strategy we were on that got us onto Ireland?
Dunno.
Oh, anyway, you can tell us about your TikTok shop strategy that you were telling me about in a message this morning.
What was I saying?
You were saying about how you've ordered your books, now you're going to build
Oh,
it up.
right. So I reached out to when Lee was on and he mentioned the printers that Adam put him onto.
Yeah.
I reached out to them last night.
Mhm.
Because they don't have anything on the, they don't have like little charts and stuff because like there's so many variables. It's not like BookVault or Amazon where you can just put in a little wizard and see how much a book will cost because there are so many variables. So I reached out to them and asked like a ballpark figure because I do want to do print runs.
Yeah.
It's just the most cost-effective, sensible thing. Like this morning, I've spent close to 400 quid on 84 books,
Yeah.
and it's come to I've worked out, but I'm getting charged shipping every fucking order I make and stuff, and it's come to £4.70. It'll cost me £4.70 a book, which
Yeah.
I guess is fine. I'm selling if I'm selling 3, I'm selling for 30 quid or singles or 12 quid, I think. So I'm still doubling up,
Yep.
but I want to do more than that because
Yeah, well, you wrote the book.
yeah, but it's just also like the margin of a quid goes to packaging, say.
Yep.
And then if you want to put things in, they're going to cost, and you've got to get it in bulk, and then you've got to work it out. See, like the other day, I did all my bookmarks for my Divine series, and each one has got its own bookmarks. So the collectible bookmarks, it's just
Yeah.
something cute and nice to do, but they cost money, and
Yeah.
you have to buy them per 100 or whatever, and all these things basically eat into your profit. So I was looking at the print runs, and then I was speaking to Mark, who was the owner of fuck are they called again? Yeah, the Short Run Press Limited. They're based in Exeter, and I just asked, like, for a 300-page book, say an 8x5 or whatever, just standard novel, what would it be? And he's just talks about silk coated or this, that, and the other. Just a basic, like nice cover, nice. It's called 350 GSM silk coated, which is a nice cover. And anyway, all this printing bullshit. And then for 50 bucks, print run is £427. So I worked it out cost per book because I'm a geek like that. So for 50 bucks, it'd be £8.54.
A book. Yeah.
Yeah, 427. I guess, like, it takes that much to start the machine up, but once it's going, you're laughing. Yeah. For 100 bucks at 511, it costs £5.11, which is the closest to what I'm paying now. And for 200 bucks, £674, and that comes out at £3.37. 250, £7.59, £3 a book, which is getting to decent margins now.
Yeah.
300 bucks at 839 quid is 270. 400 bucks at 1018, 254, and then 500 bucks at 1187 is £2.37 a book, which is great margin. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Margin wise, and that's for a 300-page book, which is usually around 75,000 words ish, I think, ish. But now I'm thinking, because mine are always quite not large print, but a lot of space in that. But now I'm thinking, like, shall I make the print? Well, every penny counts, kind of thing. But yeah, I just thought it's interesting, and I think I'll definitely go for a print run when I've done these books. This 84, which will end up being 100 by the end of the day, because I just keep ordering 100 books. It's a grand. There'll be a grand I'll get back if I sold them all as bundles.
Yeah.
So then I could think about maybe doing a £700 print run, first run of the book one, say,
Yeah.
and then get all the rest still print in demand, and then the next time get a like book two in a print run, and just slowly build up like that. Is my idea, because I don't want to invest any other monies. I'd rather just have it build itself
Yeah,
from
create its own
scratch.
momentum.
Yeah, and just only reinvest what I've put into it. So I mean, like I started with 10 books, and when I think I set it up in May, June, my TikTok shop, and I've never reinvested any more money than that.
Yeah.
50 quid or it was. So I'd like to continue along those veins. Yeah, it'll be a bit slower, but it just means I've never really lost anything, kind of thing.
Have you got any strategy for your TikTok shop or your lives?
My lives will be, I'm going to try different times. I think, I mean, at the moment I've been doing the graveyard shift and it's done reasonably well.
Yeah.
I'd like to try the morning commute shift, so 6 a.m. while 9 a.m. I think a lot of people on trains in there scrolling and stuff, and that could be a good one. Just try different times as well, because like I said, I think last week, people are creature of habit. They go on the phones on TikTok or whatever at certain times of day because everyone's got a routine. So there'll be people that I'll never be out of reach
Yeah.
doing my graveyard shift. Also, another thing is, I was chatting to Shan about it. I need to stop packing my stuff. Like when I get off a graveyard shift, I need to stop packing my stuff and getting all giddy and then putting them on top of the fridge, ready to go the next day. What I need to be doing is on my morning one, then is when I'm packing them. So I'm doing
Yeah.
something on the live. So kind of segment the lives into different episodes of the Rob Radcliffe Show, say.
Yeah.
So the morning one would be packing the things the day before that I got from the graveyard shift, or maybe the whole day. And then so it gives you something to do. And people like packing videos for some curiosity or whatever. People seem to enjoy that kind of thing. And then you can talk straight away what you're packing and thank
Yeah.
the person that's probably not even watching, but that kind of thing. And then I want to try what Adam does, where you've got like your phone in front of you, and you've kind of like done a little stage, and you've got different special books, and you could get any one. You don't know which one you're going to get. That seems to work quite well for him. So I've ordered some black Jiffy
Yeah.
envelopes to put different books in. So I'm going to try that out. I want to try different things and treat each one as maybe like an hour episode, different kinds of lives. I think the end of the night one will always be just talking shit because I'm tired. I'll be having a Tango Apple Fizz, end of the night one, people in bed. Kind of like CBB's story time with Rob Radcliffe.
Are you gonna do like set days?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a different day. I also want to try a really long one. I would love to try a 12-hour stint, stopping maybe every 5 minutes for a fag. No, but I could go off screen and quickly
You
cane
could
it.
go off screen, yeah, you could just talk behind it, like when I've popped onto Adam's,
Yeah,
sometimes he's not on screen and he's still chatting.
yeah. And as we all know, because he's doing like 5-6 hour ones, when he's going off screen, he's obviously like snorting a line of cocaine.
Obviously, yeah.
Next hour, keep going, keep going. Yeah, so I guess I could do that. I have no evidence for that in case anyone starts texting Adam. Uh, but yeah, I am excited about it, and I've been missing it. I
Yeah.
did a week, and it suits me. Maybe my personality or whatever, it really just suits me, these lives, and I enjoy it. So I want to do a lot more of it. Yeah.
Good.
What's your strategies for live? You're going to do one, you are.
Well, I've set up a TikTok that's just for the publishing name that I have, but it will do like my books, but it's also got Steve's books on there and stuff. So we can actually
Lee's
just
just done that.
so we can actually just do them all together. So I'm just at the moment I'm literally just training the algorithm on it and
Right.
like getting it to all the book talk people, and I've just got need to post on it. But I think, do you need 1,000 likes or
Yeah.
followers to get it live? So I was like, I haven't got my books yet, so it's not a problem because I'm just doing them all.
Yeah.
But so I thought I'll just spend the time to get that
1,000.
grown,
Yeah.
the account grown. But then we can just do all the books, and we could also just do it
I mean, if you
together.
want to do it quickly, I mean, it doesn't matter who the fuck those followers are.
No,
You could just chuck a couple of quid, you know, because you can, you know, the TikTok ads,
yeah,
you know, and aim at getting followers and that.
yeah,
You know, it
yeah.
might
It's just
cost you £100 to get your 1,000 followers, but if like all your books come and you want to get it going, then
yeah.
you know,
Well, I mean, when I was trying to order some books on Amazon yesterday, it was telling me the 20th, but you said before that they've changed the date now. So
yeah, the ones that I ordered this morning was the 9th.
yeah,
So
I've got two books to finish, and I'll do those today and get those
yeah,
once they've approved, and then I can order all my books. But I don't really know how many to order because it's only the main part of the series that I've done so far.
we'll
And
just start with the first three because that'll be your
the
first
first
bundle,
three,
won't
yeah,
it?
yeah. So I
Or
might
maybe the
just
first
order.
6, maybe, but not as many of the next 3 as
No,
the first 3.
I might just order like 5 of the first 3 books
Right.
and see how they go.
But if they go in the first night in
Yeah,
5 bundles, the momentum's not there to, you know, you go, see
yeah.
next
So
week, maybe, when the next books come. That's the thing,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
just figuring out how many to get. It's like, obviously you want more of book 1, don't you?
Yeah.
Um,
But
so
also, my best seller is my first, book 1, 2, and 3
yeah,
outsells as a bundle, outsells book 1. I priced book 1 at 12 quid, but the
yeah,
bundle comes in at £10 a book, so they're saving money getting the 6 quid, getting the bundle than the singles.
yeah.
Yeah,
The other one thing I have is my books 3 and 4 are
yeah,
actually more novella side. They're not. They're between novel and short novel.
yeah.
So they're about 40,000 words. So I was like, do I offer a bundle of 4 or a bundle of 3? Just because those 2 books on their own make up 1 book.
Just keep oh, right,
It's not one story. They are individual stories. I
yeah.
mean, the whole thing, but size-wise,
I think I mean, size-wise, it doesn't matter. I mean, look, you know, look at Adam does his Levanter series are pretty uh, small books, and you know, he's still paying. It's they're getting them signed and all the rest. I wouldn't really worry because I was actually thinking about this, but I think over the series it works itself out. So if you remain consistent with pricing over the series, it'll be okay. Because
yeah,
my books, my second box set is more expensive for me to buy because they're
yeah,
fatter books.
that's what mine will be like. Yeah,
I mean, so my profit instead of getting half, so 15 quid, I'm getting I think about 11, 12 quid just
yeah,
because you know it costs so much. But in the grand scheme of things, it works out, doesn't it?
yeah.
Uh,
The other one is because I've written the series weird. So books 1 and 2 are a true 1 and 2 book. Now book 4 was the original book 3, but then I wrote a story and I was like, this could easily slot in to there. So it could be one of those, if you bought a bundle, you'd get this one for free. Because it is only small. The original book, so the one that's book 4 now is bigger.
how much
Uh,
is it?
what to buy for me?
No, how long is it?
That's probably more of the your 40,000-50,000 words, and then the other one is about 20-30.
Well, so the book 4, the slotted
Yeah.
one is about 30,000
The
words.
starting one is somewhere between 20 and 30,000. It was a story.
I
Yeah,
mean, what you could do there is that's going to cost you 3 quid.
yeah,
What you could do there is have it as you could have 2 bundles. So you could have your bundle, your 1, 2, and 3, and then you could have your 4, 5, and 6, or you could have it as a 3.5, and then you could offer it up as an incentive either side.
yeah. It probably is more of a 3.5 book than a book 3. It was one that it was like a story that I wrote for my Patreons,
Yeah.
but it got longer than a Patreon story, so I was like, I could put this in a book, but I'm like, it happens between book 2 and book 3, so I just
What happens
slotted it
between
in.
book 2 and 3?
Yeah, but it's not essential. It's like it's
Oh, I thought it happened between 3 and 4.
no, so it happens the very small one happens between books 2 and 3, but it's the main characters, but you could take it out. It's more of a fun story.
Yeah.
Like, um yeah.
Well, you could test. I mean, you could test it as you just put it in the bundle, so it's a
Yeah.
4-book bundle, or you could use it as a uh, buy the bundle and get this free.
Crow, yeah, because it's only small. It's like your 'Tis the
And
Season book.
still,
It's a small
yeah,
one.
yeah, and
Yeah.
still have it like for sale in like your big box set that you'll probably do all of them,
Yeah.
and also as a single so people can buy it.
Yeah.
I'd use that as a to maybe get people over the finish line.
Yeah, it's one of those that's in my series is a long series and it spans about 5 or 6 years. No, I think it spans about 10 years.
Yeah,
And so between book 2 and book 3 there's like a year gap, which
yeah,
makes sense to the reader of the story. So this short story is like what they were doing in that year.
yeah,
But it's not essential to the story
yeah,
arc.
yeah, 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 yeah,
It's just a fun thing for people who love the characters.
yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably think about it as buy this series and get this for free.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd have to price it up and stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Uh, but
I
yeah,
suppose I suppose it's just like anything, isn't it? It's test, test, test.
yeah, just test different ways. I mean, at some points I was giving away "'Tis the Season," other points I was selling it for a tenner. You know,
Yeah.
see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's my strategy with the doing the lives thing is to grow that TikTok and then just have that for
Why do you
lives.
do it? Oh, you can't, can you? Because you.
No, so I thought
And
it'd be
then,
better if I put it under the print and then I
yeah,
can do because Tony's got his books on the same print because
yeah.
he
So
just
yeah,
decided
makes
to.
sense, doesn't it?
So I was like, well, that's good because then we can just cover all names.
You know,
And anyway,
I went on live. Was it last week, just before Christmas? And Lee Mountford was on with his missus because she's
right?
written
Yeah,
books, and they've changed the name instead. I think it was called Lee Mountford Books. It's now the House of Mountford.
yeah,
So they're going to start selling her books as well. Yeah, I think you've got to think as a publisher.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But I was I don't know if you've heard of the author Hannah Lynn.
yeah.
She also writes as Ella Stone. Her husband does her lives. Like she's not on them. She's got a Lego
Hannah Lynn
figure.
has the Greek ones.
Yeah, she does.
I was part of her. She used to do a 5 a.m.
5
TikTok
Writers Club. Yeah,
writing thing. I jumped on it a few times. Yeah,
yeah. Well, her husband Jake, because she just doesn't have time for the TikTok, so he was doing the
yeah. She's
TikTok
got the job
lives.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was doing the TikTok lives for her, and like they were selling on there. So I was like, if we just put it
that's
all,
it. You know, I've been on Adam's Lives, and it's happened to me a couple of times. You know, you're talking about these books and that, and then they ask, "Are you the author?"
yeah,
So, so they're coming into it. Readers are coming into it, not automatically thinking you're the author, thinking
yeah,
that you. But I guess if you look at TikTok lives and all, that many people just think, "Oh, I like that product. I get
yeah.
£3 commission or whatever. I'm gonna buy one
Yeah.
and start flogging it."
It's amazing how much stuff you see on TikTok lives that I'm like, that's on Temu.
Yeah,
And you're like, they've bought it and they've just opened a shop to resell it.
fair enough,
Yeah.
man.
So that's my plan for going to lives. But then there's also joining Adam's Novel Games Challenge.
Yeah,
And I'm actually doing it this year. I'm
yeah,
posting
man.
it. So yeah,
Did you
doing
do it
that.
last year? Did you start it and then?
I was ill for the first 2 weeks of the year, if you
Oh,
remember.
that's
So I
right.
didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a good start. So yeah. Are you going to do it again?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he did mention it. He started doing some YouTube,
Oh yeah, I've seen.
but I think I put one on the group.
Yeah,
You know, I did mention that he is focusing on lives as well as the usual accountability, sustainable. You know, teaching new people what it's all about. But yeah, I'll be on it. I'll be posting novel games every day.
Yeah.
and then letting more people in every day.
Yeah. Have you got any strategies for other excuse me, for other things like, um, your newsletters, your Facebook?
Yeah, the newsletter, just fucking sit down and write one, you can't, you know? That's basically it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put a day aside a month, and it's gonna be near the end of the month where I don't do any writing, I don't do any marketing, and it's gonna be newsletter and, totting up, if you like, just your, how your month's been.
Yeah.
And that day, I'm not allowed to touch anything but that, and it'll make me do the newsletter then.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
course I've got the German ones to do. At the moment, I'm gonna have another newsletter for this Windfall season for series until I do the Kickstarter. So I've got my main newsletter, the Windfall one, people signing up, and I tell them how that particular thing's going, and then they'll get thrown onto my main newsletter eventually when it's out. And then I've got the German Divine one, so I
Yeah.
need a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you're just gonna write a newsletter and then translate it?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Just do that, yeah. And then Facebook, yeah, Facebook ads. I think I'm gonna have a Zoom call with STH at some point, or ask if I can, and just have a chat about them. Because I turned mine off halfway through December just because they were breaking even and making a little bit of profit, but
Yeah.
they weren't doing what they're supposed to. Because I was doing old style Matt Holmes, whereas it's simplified now, and I need to get back into that. So I'd like to have a chat with the Scotsman at some point
Yeah.
before I start them up in the next week or so, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn mine back on today.
Hmm?
I'm gonna turn mine back on today.
So what's your strategy, Facebook
Um,
wise and newsletter wise?
See, my Facebook was I think I just by accident was doing all right with my Facebook ad. So
Yeah,
unless they go horrible, I'm just gonna keep it as it was.
yeah,
Um, Newsletter, I've been really crap with it, so I think I used to do weekly, but I think I'm just gonna go to monthly at the moment just to
get back
try and get
into it.
myself back in the routine. Yeah. Um, and then I've got my Patreon. That's just a nice routine as it is because they get chapters that I'm writing. It's very low effort.
Yeah.
So I just post what I write. So that'll just be the same.
So I don't really know what to do about this fucking Patreon. Now I've got a few people on there, but because I'm now focusing on actual books, I've got a bookshop, so to speak.
You should really just go and record. They're your Patreons are not really there for the books. They're there for the author. Like when you take the dog for a walk, just go and record a video once a week and post it onto your
Yeah,
Patreon. One that doesn't go anywhere else. It is just for your
yeah,
Patreons.
yeah,
And it'll take you're already out with the dog.
yeah, yeah,
Because they're there. Like if I when I set my Patreon up, I was like, this is going to be like a fan club. So you think of who you're a fan of. If
mm,
you could pay, like, what would you want off them? And that kind of shit is what you'd want.
yeah, yeah. I do need to. I need to, yeah, because these are the people that are paying every month, and you neglect
Yeah,
them. They've gone.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, yeah. I just have to. Yeah, and what else is there?
and you can also send them your newsletter when you've written the newsletter. You can put
Yeah, I
that
did
up
that
as a
last
post.
time. Yeah, just kind of regurgitated well, I do. I do it Patreon, and then that'll turn into a newsletter
Yeah,
because yeah, they should get everything first.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and I think I'm gonna fuck off my Substack though. It's too many things. Then
See, I enjoy my
it's
Substack, but I
one or
don't.
the other. I
Yeah.
feel like I need one or the other.
See, I have Patreon for one name and Substack for the other name. I'm not going to do one for each.
Yeah.
Um,
And also then there's my store. I've done it. I need to figure out how to get American shipping on there, because it's just British shipping at the moment, or national shipping. Because the people that have jumped on my TikTok lives and they're American, I don't know they're American. because
Yeah.
I can't hear them. And it's only when they say, "Oh, I can't find there's no link. What you talking about?" It's like, "Where you from?" And they say, "Fucking
Kansas.
yeah,
Something.
Kansas, yeah, Indonesia." Really? Well, Uh, but then I can kind of say, "I've got a shop,"
Yeah.
you know, and then they can buy off me that way.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
But
was
then
debating on doing the Substack. I liked what that author had done, and it fits my kind of personality that you used to follow, where she'd done a year of herself.
oh, well, Liz Hurley,
Yeah, and I thought
yeah,
I was like, I could do that because I could literally just dictate my waffle and
yeah.
then translate it and
It's
put
just
it
a
on.
diary, a year in a life diary. Not that's
Yeah,
what and start it though. Start on the first.
yeah. So I was like, that appeals to me. So I kind
Yeah.
of like drafted the first post for it.
But what she did, she just did. It was a weekly thing,
Yeah. Well, I was
and
like, I
then
could do it Sundays, 10 minutes when
yeah,
I'm still sat in bed.
just
This was my
basically
week.
this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she did a weekly one. I always look forward to it. I think it was out on a Friday. But she did a weekly one, and then but you could upgrade. I think it's only £3 a month, and then she'd do her expenses and all that,
Yeah.
and put like how much she completely transparency. I'd spend on, and that was it for £3 a month. Just seeing all that in front of you was usually helpful. At that month, she'd gone back to wide, failed, but these are all lessons learned and stuff, and it was just great being able to follow all that along. And also, what else did she? She went to she did a promo stack and crunched the numbers and that extra one that extra bit where she crunched all the numbers for £3 a month. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that's geared more towards authors,
Yeah.
uh, but also I guess readers as well because they like to see behind the scenes, don't they?
Oh yeah. Readers love it all as well.
Yeah. Not
They might
not
not
not so
read
much the expenses and stuff, but that's more
what you're
author stuff
doing.
to it. But yeah, what you're doing, you
Yeah.
behind the scenes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I was thinking of doing that for my Substack, and then
A year
that
in the
kicks
life
off.
with Rachel Morton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
But I was thinking of gearing it more towards because productivity is more my favorite thing, like
Right.
getting the words down and
hmm
stuff.
So you've
Yeah.
introduced that you've got a pen name X and all the rest of it into it, and yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So that's it. And then there's my YouTube as well. I just
Yeah.
I just need to be consistent on that one. There isn't even a plan. I just need to what I need to do is like we have a day when we record. Usually it's Monday, don't we?
Yeah.
It's like pretty much we're on the same time every Monday, unless shit happens. I
Yeah.
need to do my YouTube like that. I need to be like, right, YouTube is this time at this day, and that's when I go and record it. And then
Yeah.
this is the time I edit it. In fact, recording is not the problem. I've got so many on my memory stick. I just don't sit and edit them. And I'm like, I need to.
It'd be dick. I mean, they're usually about 20 minutes long, aren't they? Half an hour long
Yeah,
at the most.
yeah,
It's half an hour and then maybe an hour, double it
yeah,
to edit it.
yeah.
You
Yeah, and
know.
most of the time what I do is I sit with it on silent and I just take out the massive gaps.
Yeah, yeah.
Just scroll through because I use oh my gosh, Apple one, iMovie,
Right,
and
yeah.
you can see where the gaps are in your speech where I've paused because whatever
Well, you don't listen to it?
I'll listen to it the second time,
Right,
but I go through it quickly. Like I'll expand it and I'll just delete all the big gaps.
right, yeah. Yeah, because when we finish doing this, I then, I watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then take out bits like before now you've mentioned book
Like when your mum called.
and stuff like that, and yeah, and things. Sometimes I'll take out a few C words. Not all the time. It depends
No.
if it's funny or not, or if I'm just being a dick.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So yeah, for anyone listening, there's usually more swearing in it than you actually listen to. uh, but yeah, it usually takes about another hour. So we do an
Yeah.
hour show, do an hour, and then it'll take another fucking hour to upload because it's big files, and then I do all the shorts bits and send them
Yeah.
to Tony. So it's about 3 hours podcast in a whole week
Yeah.
at
Which
the moment.
Yeah, which you just go. So for that, if that was for YouTube, I just gotta pick a time and schedule it in myself,
Yeah.
and that's the day I'm doing it, and that's
Yeah.
you know.
Well, what I've started doing is we'll do this. We'll record if the kids are at school, we'll do this on a Monday, and then I might start. Because we'll finish at about 1. Say, I've got 2 hours, and I might start editing it then.
Yeah.
Or if not, then I'll wait until evening on Tuesday. That's usually why Tony's going. You've got stuff yet?
That's the
Yeah.
video.
I'm busy doing it then. Yeah, it's just routine again. Routine and consistency is
Yeah.
are the bywords of 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's it, though, isn't it?
that's
Just
it. 103 minutes, 1 hour and 3 minutes.
I was gonna say it's not an hour and a half.
No. Okay, well, yeah, nice one. I'll see you next year. We have on a guest next week. She sounds dead knowledgeable and stuff. I hope she likes to waffle. It's like an episode off, isn't it? When we get
Yeah.
people on, they just start waffling.
And I shut up because you just go for it. I don't even get a word in with you.
Well,
I just sit there nodding.
Start speaking more then.
No, it's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
You're just there, aren't you? Playing me bits of shit underneath
Yeah.
our brain. So yeah, we've got a guest on next week, and
Yep.
and she's lovely. Joe.
Joe.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
See you next year. I'll do that horrible
Happy New
cheesy
Year to
thing.
everybody.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah.
May next year be consistent. And what else did I say?
Yeah. And when this goes out, there'll be 359 days till Christmas.
Okay, it's time. Bye.